Welcome to World Chronicles, where we journey through the annals of history. Today, we dive into a dark and harrowing chapter, the Great Plague. Join us as we unveil the smallest details of this catastrophic event, from its origins to its devastating consequences. Our journey begins in the year 1347 in the bustling trading city of Caffa, located on the Black Sea. The first recorded cases of the plague, also known as the Black Death, emerged here. The plague bacterium, Yersinia pestis, was transmitted by fleas on rats and spread rapidly. Within months, infected merchants unknowingly carried the plague to Sicily, igniting a pandemic. The bacterium spread through fleas, respiratory droplets, and even clothing, making it incredibly contagious. Europe was soon engulfed in chaos. The symptoms of the plague were horrifying. Victims experienced fever, chills, and the formation of painful, swollen lymph nodes called buboes. Some developed black, necrotic patches on their skin, giving the disease its ominous name. The death toll was staggering. In some areas, up to 90% of the population perished. The social fabric of medieval Europe was torn apart as communities disintegrated, leaving behind ghost towns. Religious fervor swept through Europe as people sought divine intervention. Flagellants, individuals who whipped themselves in penance, roamed the streets, believing they could atone for the sins causing the plague. As the Black Death ravaged Europe, it also traveled eastward. It reached China in 1347, killing millions and causing widespread panic. This marked the beginning of a global pandemic. Despite the devastation, some individuals displayed natural immunity to the plague. Scientists now believe that a genetic mutation in a small portion of the population played a crucial role in their survival. To control the outbreak, various forms of quarantine were implemented. Infected households were often marked with a painted sign or a symbolic stick placed outside to warn others. Medical theories abounded during this time, with physicians often prescribing ineffective remedies like bloodletting. However, some medical practitioners were beginning to observe patterns that would lead to better understanding. The Great Plague, though devastating, eventually spurred advancements in medicine. It led to the development of quarantine procedures, better hygiene practices, and the study of infectious diseases. By the early 1350s, the Black Death began to wane, leaving a drastically changed world in its wake. Europe and Asia had been forever altered, and the population had been decimated. The legacy of the Great Plague endures. It reshaped Europe's socio-economic structure, ushered in the Renaissance, and planted the seeds for modern epidemiology and public health practices. The plague's impact extended to literature. Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales and Boccaccio's The Decameron both contain vivid descriptions of the plague's horrors. Europe gradually recovered, but the psychological scars remained. Survivors often faced stigma, and the fear of the plague persisted for generations. Modern science has revealed that the Great Plague likely had multiple waves, with the bacterium persisting in various forms for centuries. Researchers continue to study its genetics and evolution. The Black Death left an indelible mark on history, impacting art, culture, and science. It serves as a reminder of the fragile nature of human existence and the resilience of humanity. As we conclude our journey through the Great Plague, we reflect on how this devastating pandemic shaped the course of history. It was a time of darkness and despair, but also one of resilience and eventual rebirth. Join us next time on World Chronicles as we explore more captivating chapters from our shared past.